When Jezebel meets Delilah, the destruction of a chosen one. Eli had always been a man of faith, a believer in the goodness of people. But his trust was about to be tested in ways he could never have imagined. It started with Sophia, a charismatic and enigmatic woman who swept into his life like a storm. She was beautiful, confident, and seemed to understand him in ways no one else did. But Sophia had a secret: she wasn't alone. Enter Lena, Sophia's partner, a tomboyish, sharp-tongued woman who always seemed to be lurking in the background. Together, they were a force to be reckoned with. Sophia was the face, the charm, the one who drew Eli in. Lena was the strategist, the one who pulled the strings. At first, Eli didn't see the danger. Sophia flirted with him, showered him with attention, and made him feel like he was the only man in the world. But there was always a distance, a wall he couldn't quite breach. Lena, on the other hand, was cold and calculating, but she had a way of making Eli feel like he needed to prove himself to her. What Eli didn't know was that Sophia and Lena were playing a game one they'd played before. Sophia, though primarily in a relationship with Lena, enjoyed the thrill of seduction, the power she held over men. Lena, though loyal to Sophia, saw it as a way to manipulate and exploit. Together, they were a perfect team, using their combined skills to cloud Eli's judgment and drain him of his resources. It started small: loans that were never repaid, favors that were never returned. But soon, Eli found himself entangled in a web of lies and deceit. Sophia would flirt with him, stringing him along, while Lena would subtly undermine his confidence, making him doubt his own worth. They played him like a fiddle, using his kindness and trust against him. By the time Eli realized what was happening, it was too late. His finances were in shambles, his reputation was tarnished, and his spirit was broken. He felt like a fool, a chosen one brought low by the very people he trusted. But Eli wasn't defeated. He began to rebuild his life, piece by piece, learning to see the red flags he'd ignored before. He sought counsel, surrounded himself with true friends, and slowly regained his sense of self-worth. Sophia and Lena moved on to their next target, leaving a trail of destruction in their wake. But Eli knew their game now, and he was determined not to let them win. In the end, Eli realized that the destruction they'd caused had also been a catalyst for his growth. He was no longer the naive man who'd fallen for their tricks. He was stronger, wiser, and more discerning.